Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good as well. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my class.
Nice to meet you too.
So I saw your student request and you wish for us to do self-introductions. Who would you like to go first?
My I'm from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Is
Hi from Vietnam.
yes.
I'm trying to remember if I've had a Vietnam student. It's great to meet you. Welcome to my class.
Do you have some Vietnamese student?
I think you're my first.
Yeah, really? Do you know anything about my country? About Vietnam?
Mm, not really.
Not really.
Uh, uh, Vietnam. Not really. So I guess after we do introductions, you can share some things with me.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so maybe in the movies. Now, when I think about it, like maybe when I've watched movies, I think my brothers used to like watching movies with soldiers or stuff in it. That's the only thing I know. With, I don't know anything else. Yeah?
Yes. And now I'm living in Japan.
Okay.
I'm 26 years old,
Hmm.
and my hobby is reading
Hmm.
and do exercise. I love
You
doing
like to exercise?
Yes, yes, right.
Hey.
Like walking or running. That's it.
What about lifting weights?
Right now.
Uh, none of that.
Yes,
Me
that's all.
neither.
Thank you
Thank
for listening.
you. Thank you so much. So, I'm Nadine. Please call me Nadine. That's fine. And I am from Jamaica. Where I live is called Mandeville, and it's in the city of Manchester. I have a 17-year-old son who is currently, he graduated high school, but he's continuing education at the same location because they have sixth form leading into university. So I didn't change him to a next place. When I have free time, I like to exercise. I like to dance. I love to eat good food. I love music. I love watching drama series. But but I enjoy the most. What I enjoy the most is talking to speakers of other languages.
It's, it sounds very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
You
So
can
tell me, what are you going to tell me about Vietnam today? Or I should say, what did you want to talk about today? But I'd love to hear about Vietnam anyways, if that's what you don't mind doing.
Have you ever heard about Vietnam before?
Um, as I said before, only in the movies with lots of soldiers. That's all I can think of. What can you tell me?
How to talk about my country?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Or you don't know how to talk about it? Is it difficult?
Yes, because I don't have a chance to traveling around my country because
Okay.
because when I graduated from university and I came to Japan immediately.
Oh. Oh. And prior to that, you didn't have a chance to talk about. You said you didn't have a chance to go around your country.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So we don't have to talk about your country. What
So
else?
talk
All right,
about
tell
your country.
you want to talk about mine? Okay. I live in a tropical island. Um, we have maybe what, 14 cities?
40.
We don't have seasons such as winter, summer, spring, and all of that. So I have never seen the snow before. Does it snow in your country before?
Sometime.
Oh, I've never seen the snow ever.
So what's the
Ever,
main
ever, ever,
reason
ever.
in your country?
Say that again.
What is the main reason in your country?
Why doesn't snow?
No, no.
No, what reason? Which reason are you asking me about? Sorry. You said what's the main reason in my
Yes.
country why we don't have snow?
Yes.
Oh, right. So like I'm saying, when I say I live in a tropical island, mainly sunny all the time. We do have rains, but some countries have rains a lot. We have rains at, certain times of the year, but for the most part, we have warm, sunny weather from January all the way down to December.
Do
So
you
we
want
don't get to see autumn leaves, or our trees don't do that fancy stuff.
Mm,
Right? So you won't see lots of trees changing from yellows to orange or reddish colors because we don't have a seasonal change.
oh,
Understood?
yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. So we don't have that, nor in December
Mm-hmm.
and January might become cold, but we don't
Oh,
have extremely cold weather, or we have to change and get boots or gloves or mitts or nothing like that, because we're a tropical island.
it's it seems very hot all the year.
Actually, it's not, I wouldn't say it's hot. All right, so my city is known as one of the coolest cities,
Mm.
meaning the climate is not very hot, nor is it cold. It's just nice, moderate, good temperature all around the year. So I'm blessed to live where I live.
Oh,
But some cities, their temperature is a little bit different because they're in the
lower.
lower regions, right?
Mm.
But my city is mainly on a hill. There are other cities too but overall it's not very hot all the time, right? And sometimes the weather, depending on what's happening in another region, let's say there is a storm passing close by us, we'll get lots of heavy rains, or if there is a cold, what you call a cold front, if cold climates in other regions, we might feel some of that. But with none of that, it's just nice, sunny weather.
Oh. So do you want to see snow?
Of course, definitely. I only live once, right? If I can climb a mountain and when I'm finished, I can say I did it. If I can zip line down a very huge hill and when I get to the bottom, I'm like, yay, I did it. If I can go see polar bears somewhere, I can say, yes, I did. Yeah, I definitely want to see the snow. What do you most want to see that you haven't experienced before in
When I
another country?
when I came to Japan, I can see snow here. Is the recently is not much, but in Hokkaido, is the province of Japan. Maybe is there snow in 3 months in a
Oh,
year.
okay. So what did you think about? So wait, this is not the first time that you're seeing snow because it snowed in Vietnam, you said.
Yes, is there's snow in my country, but I never seen it before.
How come?
Just just one place in Vietnam have snow.
Oh,
It's It's
Oh,
very
so just like Japan, because I think some of my students would say where they live, it does not snow. And then maybe to another area, they have snow, but they have never. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, there are places in my country that I have not been to as well. So that's not strange, right? That's not strange.
yes.
That's not strange. So your English sounds balanced. Did you normally speak English in your country?
Actually, I have spent about 10 years at school to learn
English.
English, but
Ah,
but I only learn about grammar
grammar.
and no speak any. Yes,
Conversational.
no.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, I
when
get
I
it.
so until I graduated from high school, I cannot speak any of English.
Wow.
So
So you have the knowledge, but you have the theory, but not the practical.
so if I don't have chance to speak out, I can remember grammar too.
Right, right. Because you need to be practicing and
Yes.
talking. But you're doing great so far because your English sounds quite balanced. I'm not hearing, well, you're not a Japanese per se. The Japanese alphabet doesn't have letters like L and R and V
Yes,
and
that's right.
P.
They have just
So they
both.
pronounce right.
Yes.
But you don't have that problem. So that's a good thing. And I'm not hearing any other sounds that's unique to your country that I would say, oh, his pronunciation sounds off. So that's good.
Yes. I listening native speaker every day.
Of English. Oh,
Yes,
what
every
sort
day.
of thing? What do you mainly listen to?
Actually, do you know A.J. Hall?
AJ Hall. Who's
Yes.
that? Let me see. Let me grab my notepad.
He author of effortless English method.
So AJ Hall.
Yes.
And who is he?
For less. He is author of this
Oh, effortless
method.
English.
Yes.
Effortless English. No, I've never heard of him. Effortless.
His accent very clear to
What
understand.
nationality is he? Where is he from?
I actually
Not
remember.
sure. Oh, that's
Yes.
okay. Oh, you said your name is Mai?
Yes.
What's this? Okay.
My,
Because I see Sweet Home on I'm like, whose name is Sweet Home? Okay. So your name is Mai. All right,
yes.
let me put that here. So why did you put Sweet Home?
Hmm?
Why did you have Sweet Home on your profile? You like the idea of having a sweet home?
Because I love my family.
Ah, sweet home.
So when the pandemic come, I cannot come back to my country. So I miss my
That's, I'm just hoping and praying that it goes away because, it kind of divides us a lot. It does. Yeah.
family.
But we're not going to go there, so you're going to feel sad. Okay, so AJ, oh,
Yes.
I heard Hall, so Hoge, AJHOGE.
HOGE.
Oh, and it's easy for you to understand him because you said his diction is quite clear.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, nice. So is it a podcast? Where did you find him?
I can listen him. He has a YouTube channel.
Oh, oh. I'm going to check it out because any recommendations I can give to my students is always welcome. So
Yes.
thank you for sharing. See, you've brought value to this class.
You're welcome.
Great. So tell me something. Are you liking the Japanese culture or just being in Japan?
Not actually not much, because Japanese they are so polite.
Ah,
Yes, it's not like
you're
in
not
my
used to
country.
this politeness Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So you have to say Nadine San or so and so's at the end of names, or thank you and please. But those are good things, aren't they?
They say thank you and sorry a lot every day. It's so boring. Yes,
I,
that's right.
I quite understand. Yes, they are very polite
Yes.
people, very, very, very polite and respectful in a way that they may not say exactly. You're not sure sometimes if they're going to express themselves a certain way because they're just very respectful.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. So also your culture is, I mean, Jamaicans are respectful, but not in the way that my Japanese students are, or what I'm learning about how they behave. So you find it very boring.
Maybe.
They're mainly shy. Well, the ones I've had, I can't say that they're very shy, you
No, I'm
know?
not. I don't know, but I just feel boring a
You
little
have a
bit.
little bit more of a free spirit when you're around persons from
Yes,
your country.
because they repeat that every day. I listen a lot, so it makes me boring a little bit.
Or you feel bored. So haven't you met, you have some real Japanese with very cool vibes, I think. So maybe you haven't met, how long have you been in Japan?
I have been living here almost 4 years.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yes,
long enough for you to make
it's
an
quite long,
informed
right?
decision. That is long enough for you to make an informed decision. So you've basically, um, gone to eat at places, you've gone to different businesses. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I guess you know what you know. That's okay. That's
That's
okay. All
the
right. 4 years. Yeah. So you're not adapting to any of the politeness, like thank you.
I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it. Just because I listen a lot.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean though. I'm not going to pretend like I don't understand what you're saying. I do.
Yes.
I do. Yes. The thing is, culturally, we are all so different, and that's what brings uniqueness to different areas. So have you ever gone to the US or any
No.
other? Okay. And that's, I haven't gone to the US, but I've traveled in the Caribbean. Um, Unlike the Japanese passport, because their passport, they
You
have the
can go
opportunity to
everywhere. There's
travel
a lot of.
anywhere.
Yes,
That's what
that's
I
right.
love about their passport. For me, if I want to go into places like Canada, the UK, the US, I have to go through our embassy system and
Ah,
apply and be verified to go through with a visa, you
yes.
know?
We
So
have.
it makes it a little bit more difficult. You're thinking, if I'm thinking of traveling, I maybe just sometimes the whole thought of all of what I need to do to get there makes it, I just, sometimes I don't even bother to think about it because it's not like you're going to the embassy for free, you know? You have to spend some monies to go see if you're going to be given a visa, which you may not get. And then sometimes you wonder what's the reason why some people didn't get a visa, you know? So for you coming from your country into Japan, was it easy? What's your passport like? Is it one that you do have to get a visa when you're going to travel?
No.
No, you don't
I
have to get a visa?
I got a visa for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
To come into this country, right?
Yes.
Okay. So pretty much you had to go through some of what we have to go through for
Yes.
art. Okay,
So
okay.
Japan is, if you want to travel to some nation
Hmm.
for about 2 weeks, they don't have to get visa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, short notice
Yes.
is
It's
difficult. Oh, okay. What about the food?
food.
Yes. What about the food in Japan?
No
Do you like
way. No
sushi?
way.
You don't
I
you
don't
don't
like.
like sushi? You don't like miso soup? You don't like
Ramen.
okonomiyaki? You don't like what's the other food again?
Ramen.
Ramen. You don't like ramen? What do you want to eat?
I I don't like Japanese food at all.
So how are you managing for 4 years?
I cooking
What do
food
you
by
eat?
myself.
What do you eat? What do you like? What? Okay. So what are you used to having? What are you used to eating? What do you prefer to eat? Do you have yams and Irish potatoes and sweet potatoes in Vietnam and chicken and beef and pork and fish and lobster? What do you like to eat?
I eating is beef, chicken every day, but I don't like it.
So what would you prefer to eat? I'm trying to figure out the difference in maybe your culture's diet compared because in Jamaica, Jamaicans tend to have chicken a lot or beef, fish, but the thing is how it is prepared. So people will have fried chicken, barbecue chicken, sweet different variations of preparing chicken, baked, roasted, you know, pork. Do you eat pork?
Yes.
Right. So we'll have jerk pork, barbecued pork, different ways of preparing foods, right? And I know Japan has rice a lot. Do you love having rice?
Rice. Yes.
Rice. You like
Yes.
rice?
Yes, I like rice, but just
Okay, well, that's a
because
plus.
Japanese spice is different with my country.
Oh, your country prepares spicy foods like with
Yes.
flavor.
Yes.
A little pepper, a little
That's right.
sweetness, and a little sourness and bursting flavors that make you feel like you're eating something delicious.
Yes, and Japanese, they really love sweet foods. Sweet. I don't like sweet foods.
Oh. So, but I think some areas in Japan have a variety of foods from other countries, maybe like Italian food. Right. So, are you able to eat those because you don't really want to have just Japanese food per se? I think
Actually,
there are Thai food restaurants in Japan as well. You can get
the
Thai food. What's your favorite kind of food that you're in Japan, but you would rather be eating X kind of food?
I just want to eat Vietnam foods.
What foods are prepared in Vietnam? For example,
Maybe
dumplings and yams and bananas,
it's fruit.
fruits.
Is maybe noodle soup.
Oh, noodle soup.
Is
Okay.
is the famous food in Vietnam.
Oh,
It's very famous.
okay. Noodle soup.
Yes, noodle soup.
And that has in yams, Irish, because some people say soup, but it's not, we're almost out of time. But some people say soup, but it's not really soup. My soup from Jamaica is prepared differently.
Really?
Rich, yes, soup with, ah, different. Like, it's not too watery, like, I can't even explain it with the time that we have. But it's different. Some soups are just very thin, very runny. But maybe if we get a chance to talk again, I'll show you pictures of my Noodle soup is prepared with other foods, other spices, but packet noodle gives it that flavor that makes it so delicious. And there is meat in it and all of that good stuff.
Yes. Can you see it?
Ah,
Can you
let
see
me
it?
see.
Yes.
It's loading. Oh, that
Beef
looks delicious.
is very
My,
delicious.
we
Yes.
gotta go. Thank you so much for booking. I was just getting ready to learn more about what your that looks like beef in the soup, but I got
Yes,
another
it's beef.
student. I got another student, my so I hopefully I'll get to talk to you again, okay?
Thank you
And
today.
and
Let's
and your
see you
delivery
again.
was very good. I enjoyed talking to you. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes.